Okay, as always, in the name of our ancestors, peace forever and always, welcome to another edition of what I call the I'm getting my fingers all messed up. Reality Temple on Earth, Internet Ministry. I'm the mighty one, Angelsnupnup7. I'm also your soul brother, number one. Hey, is this an Illuminati sign? Freemasonry? Woo! Look, the topic that I've chosen for these few minutes is simply, you have the right to complain. We have a right to complain. There are those, for whatever reason, I know what the reason is. They don't like my commentary. They don't like my critique of their belief. They don't like my critique of their solutions. They don't like my critique of them, period. And so they have decided to say that all Angelsnupnup7 does is down black people, complain about black folks. That's what Angelsnupnup7 does. And guess what? And guess what? And guess what, Terry? Guess what? You right. You right. But I'm not going to say I put down black folks. So, brothers and sisters, I don't do that. You already down. There's no place for you to go down. There's only one place for you, is to go up. And that's where the frustration comes in, because you don't want to go up. You say it with your mouth, but you really don't. You're comfortable being down. What does complain mean? A simple, basic definition of complain is to express dissatisfaction, annoyance. What am I dissatisfied with? I'm dissatisfied with our lack of progress in our situation. I'm dissatisfied with all this feel-good rhetoric that is bringing us nothing. We have accomplished nothing of substance. I'm not talking about no Million Man March. I'm not talking about y'all marches. I'm talking about something of substance that actually help us as a people, regardless to where you find yourself in life, as a people. And the people are diverse. We've done nothing of substance, nothing tangible since the Civil Rights Movement. And you and I are living off the suffering, the sacrifices, and the death of those long gone. We have done nothing. This generation, if you are in your late 30s, you are in your 40s and 50s and possible 60s, we've done nothing this generation to improve our condition. We're still living off the few crumbs that the Caucasian people in Congress have to vote on every year. The Civil Rights Act bill and blah, blah, blah. The little stuff they gave Dr. King and his associates. Complain means that you are in a state of suffering. We are suffering. I am suffering. You are suffering. It's not right for me to complain. The reason why it's not right for me to complain, because I am showing you, and you know what I'm saying is true, that you're doing nothing. You want to pretend like you're doing something, and you're doing absolutely nothing. You want to bring solutions that clearly do not work. They don't work. And I'm not trying to down nobody. I want what we have to work. But if it's not working, I have to tell it like it is. All this feel-good rhetoric that can kick rocks. Not interested in it anymore. We are in a life and death struggle. See, that's your problem. You don't view this as life and death. You view this as we made it. We surviving. We making it. This is not life. So we're on a life and death struggle. Either you're going to give me mine, I don't want nothing at all. You say that you don't compromise, but you do it every day. You compromise yourself every day in all kinds of ways. But we want to take, I don't compromise. No compromise. You compromise every day. Because if you can't get this kind of gas, then you'll settle for another kind of gas. You get what's available to you. People come, if they don't have a certain hamburger that you like, then you'll just settle for whatever they have. We compromise every day. If you can't get a black woman, maybe I'll compromise myself and I get me a white woman or an Asian woman or whatever. We do it all the time. But you're not willing to compromise, and you have this fantasy view of looking at life when it comes to the struggle of getting rid of yourself, taking yourself out of this horrid condition that was caused by racism and white supremacy, those type of things. It's not working. You complain, and see, this is what makes it hypocritical, is that you complain. I don't have the right to complain because you're making me look bad. Y'all a bunch of losers. You make me look bad with your corny belief and your solutions that clearly don't work. They don't work, and I'm telling you why they don't work. Now, your solution might work for you and your cult, your little clique. Don't talk about black folks. Don't talk about soul brothers and sisters. You doing something. You have a solution. You have something that might work for you and your clique, your cult, or your little organization. That's good and fine. But don't bring that corny stuff here and talk about, I'm for my people. This for the people. No, because you're not including the people. The people are diverse. Whether you like their lifestyle, whether you like them or not, if you're talking about the people, then it's the people. Stop telling that damn lie. You're not for the people. You for this fantasy world that you made up for your own mind. You're not here for the people. You damn sure don't represent me. But guess what? Whatever I do benefits you, because I'm for the people regardless. The reality is we're cowardly, we're scary, and we're comfortable slaves in this system. We've learned how to tolerate oppression. We've become an expert at oppression. Then we joined the Nation of Islam. We joined the Comedics, the Nuwabians. And the only thing we did was go from one slave master to another. They just have a different set of rules. And you think that you like it, and you're more comfortable with that oppressor because they black. But you're still under some form of rules and policy and procedures and whatever they have. You complain about me because I have to bring our situation to us as real as possible. And you don't like that. You live in some kind of pretend fantasy. You have these fantasy thoughts. They're not well thought out. So I show you where you are in error and you don't like that. Show me the error. Show me the error. I'm not talking about this is for the people. I'm not talking about what's good for me. Because I can easily present what's good for me. I know what I want personally. This is not about my personal wants, my personal needs. Terry, My personal wants, my personal needs. This is not about my personal wants and needs. This is about changing the condition of a people, and the people are diverse. So you have to take into consideration where the people are at and work with what they're going to give you. Why do you complain? You complain because something is wrong. I complain about the Hebrew Israelites. I complain about the Nation of Islam. I complain about Sonetta TV. I complain about this pro-black Pan-African RBG. I complain about you. Do you know why I complain about it? I complain about that because something is wrong. Because it's not working. And the people are not benefiting. You are wasting time. You're wasting resources. You're wasting money. You are selling false hopes, false dreams. You're not keeping it real. And that's why none of these people say that. When they talk, you never even hear them even say that. They don't even say it. I'm just keeping it real. Well, I do have a faceless troll that claims to keep it real. But if you're so real, why do you hide behind a picture? You so real. That's not real. What are you about? What is your function? What is your purpose? We don't know nothing about you. And the troll asks for money too. The troll want money. Who is stupid enough to get, well, they do it. That Jason Black, Professor Black Truth, or whatever his damn name is, they give a face. This is show how the only thing we have to do is talk pretty for you. And there you go, going in your pocket. Don't you know, I know exactly what I need to say to get your money. I know exactly what to say, exactly what to do to get your money and do just like what these other suckers do. Umar Johnson, Louis Farrakhan, Tariq Nasheed, Professor Black Truth, whatever he calls it, Jason Black, Sonetta TV. I know exactly. I know what you want to hear. I know how to feed your emotion if I want to. I know this is not about, I'm not here to trick you. Truth hurts. I'm not here to sell you fairy tales and offer false hopes and dreams. We got to keep it real. A fake solution is not going to solve a real problem. A fictional fairy tale solution is never going to fix a real problem. So yes, I complain. I complain because me, because them, because you deserve better. You deserve a better way of life. You deserve, after going on 500 years, we need a change for the better. And there's nothing wrong with complaint. Complaining means that you are stating something is wrong, that you are suffering. I suffer because you refuse to do what is correct, what is in the best interest. I suffer because you're a damn loser, and you don't mind being a loser. And here you are, the black conscious community, all this blackity black, you are actually the leaders, but you cannot get yourself together. And those looking on the outside looking in see that you're crazy as hell. They don't want nothing to do with you. They don't see brotherhood. They don't see sisterhood. They don't see nationhood. So they would rather stay in the hood than mess around with y'all clown ass. You don't even believe the stuff that you say. Because if you really believe the stuff that you say, y'all will leave the white man's job right now and go for broke. The hell with the white man in his jobs. The hell with his country. I'm going for broke. Because God is behind me. This God that y'all talking about. Well, go for it. Let's see if your God gonna support you. Leave the white man's job. Leave all this stuff alone. Stop buying his food. Go for it. Let's see how far it gets you. You live in fantasy. The Hebrew God, the Kemetic God, all this stuff. and the people no longer to hear that type of fantasy stuff, they need somebody to complain for them and keep it real for them. Jot down your comment. Let's talk about it. Catch y'all on the flip.